All right, welcome back to our 30-day side split challenge. Today is day 23. So we are into our week 4 and are finally getting into our 30-day split finale. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So today we're going to start off with some hip cars. So you want to have a nice neutral position like so. You're going to lift your knee up, open up that hip, and kick back. Okay, so we're going to do 10. So that was 1, open, 2, reset, up, open, 3, you can go at your own pace, and 4, and 5, really opening up those hips, and 6, 7, opening, kick, 8, up high, open, drive back with that heel, 9, maybe this is 10, who knows, we're going to do another one. Last one, open, and back. All right, let's do the other leg. We're gonna go up, open, drive back with that heel, up, open, drive back, and then 3, open, drive back, 4, open, 5, 6, open, 7, and 8, 9, kick, and last one, up high, open, kick. All right, so that was our first exercise. Next one, we're going to do leg swings. So just going to work on our forward leg swing. So I've got my left foot forward, embrace my core, my hands up. I'm just going to kick 1, 2, so let's go to 10, 3, 4, whoa, 5, 6, 7, 8, really point those toes up, 9, and 10. Other side, so switch tenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do our good mornings. So I'll show you from a side profile. So feet wider than shoulder width, core braced. I'm going to hinge at my hips. I'm going to go forward. So this is your good morning. I'm going to go fold, keeping that back nice and straight, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. I'm going to straighten my legs as much as I can. I'm going to hold this position, and I'm going to come back up, squeezing my glutes. So we're going to do this 10 times, okay? So feet forwards, glutes engaged, core engaged, driving back, keeping that chest up tall, really hinging at those hips, keeping that back straight. Should be able to feel it in the back of your hamstrings. Keeping nice and flat, feeling the stretch. And then we're going to come back up and squeeze. It's kind of like an RDL, but with a wide stance. All right, so 3, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Sticking that beauty out. And then driving back up. I had my knees bent a little bit on that one. Try and keep your legs like in a soft position, so not too tense, not too relaxed either. So I am squeezing my glutes, squeezing my quads too. My back is straight, my hands are in front. So I'm just reaching for those toes, really feeling the stretch back of my hamstrings. Trying to keep my back nice and straight, and slowly come up, squeezing those glutes. I think that was 5. Let's do 5 more. So down, nice and slow. Keep going. Drive them back up. Sometimes you have your hands like this when we do a good morning. Either way, it's okay. Really just focusing on opening up those hips. Getting your body down. Really feeling that pull on the back of my hamstrings right up into my glutes. Standing back up. Got a few more of these. Really driving those hips back, keeping that chest up, back flat. Sinking those hips close. So you're really trying to close the gap here between your quad and your hip. Stand back up. Squeezing those glutes. So we really want to be focusing on strength here and control. And back down. And then pay attention to where you feel the tension. I'm feeling tension in my front right hip flexor at the moment and in the middle of my back on the right side. Come back up. Let's do one more. Just a little wiggle. Core braced. Quads switched on, so contract your quads, contract your glutes. Hinge, so you're hinging. Driving those hips back. My body's just going forwards because my hips are going back. I feel that stretch. A little bit further. Really drive that butt back. See, it's just kind of like an RDL, but with a wider stance. I'm gonna come back up. Squeeze. All right, shake it out. So let's do little hip circles. This wasn't part of the plan, the hip circles, but it feels pretty good after that one. Hamstrings are feeling that one a lot. Really rotate those hips. Let's go the other way. All right, so let's go into our wall straddle. So I'm going to have my back to you at this point. So I'm going to straddle the bag. So find yourself a good position. We're probably going to do this for about maybe a minute and a half, okay? So find a good position. Ooh. So you really want to be focusing on pushing your hands behind you and pushing your hips open as much as you can. So you feel the stretch in your hip flexors and your inside your thighs, okay? All right, so let's start that timer. All right, so we're going to do at least 90 seconds here. So let me know how you're getting along with the challenge. Love to hear from you. Even if you're just doing it on YouTube, that's perfectly fine too. If you are in the Online Academy, there is the PDF guide to the science behind stretching that I think you might find interesting. So if you want, you can check that out. It's right inside the 30-day challenge where the videos are located, so in that course area. So what I want you to do here, we've been here 30 seconds. So we're going to breathe in for 4, then we're going to hold for a count of 7, and then we're going to breathe out for 8. So this is the science of stretching goes, okay? So whenever you're ready, in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8 at your own time. You should start to feel yourself relaxing into this stretch, going a little bit deeper, a little bit wider. And when you're breathing in, make sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do this one more time. Breathe in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. And relax. Cool, that was about 2 minutes. All right, so come out of this slowly. So that was our wall straddle. Okay, now we're going to do our Copenhagen stretch. So you will need your bench, your couch, or chair. I'm just going to grab my bench. I'll be 1 second. All right, let's do our Copenhagen. Set this microphone in the right spot. Okay, so we're going to have our knee. Now, very first time we did it, I had my leg straight and it really put a lot of pressure on my knee. So I now like to keep my knee bent up on my elbow. I'm going to hold for 45 seconds. I'm trying to keep the lower leg up. Keep your arm up too. You don't have to. You don't want to. I like it. Keeps my intention of lifting up. Yes, and intention is everything. We've got about 20 seconds left to go. I'm just going to keep holding this position. Up nice and high. About 5 more seconds. And time. Okay, let's do the other side. So other leg. So remember, 45 seconds. Ooh. So really keep those glutes contracted. Your core braced as much as you can. Make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Focus on your breathing. You need to take a break. Take a break. It's okay. Just relax. 20 seconds left. Hold this position as best you can. Remember, it's you against you. That's it. Just try and be better every day. Okay, 5 seconds left. And time. All right, perfect. Okay, next exercise. I did not get bit, I hope not. We are now going to do the Jefferson curl. So let me grab my little box and my weight. Okay, ready? Let's do our Jefferson curl. So you need your little stool, need your little weight. And we're just going to do a forward fold, nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. And keep my feet together as much as I can. Feels comfortable. Around my back. And go down nice and slow. Remember to really try and breathe and relax. Just gonna hold this stretch. So I probably should have got a higher box. I'm gonna just pull myself down. So next time I'll get a higher box. So let's do that breathing. 4 in, 7 hold, 8 out. Slowly gonna come out of the stretch. All right, so that was the Jefferson curl. So if like me then, and your hamstrings are pretty flexible, like I didn't think mine were going to be that flexible today, get a higher box. I'll put your box on top of a box, but make sure it's as stable so it doesn't flip you off, okay? Especially if you're holding a heavy weight. This is only a 20-pound kettlebell, so just be more mindful of that one. Okay, all right, let's do our next. 1, we're going to do our wide fold. So the wide fold, we're just going to be in our wide stance. Now you don't have to go too wide. I'm going to be folding forwards. So let's see if we can get my timer. So with this one, I'm really contracting my inner thighs, really squeezing as much as I can. I'm only going down nice and slow. Not feeling any tension. If you are feeling tension, just focus on the breathing technique, like in the guide. So breathe in for 4 through your nose, hold for 7, out for 8. So this is going to be our last stretch of the day. So I feel pretty stuck in this position. So my hips won't open up anymore in this position unless I drive them backwards. So this is as far as I can go for the wide fold. How about you? How far can you go now? Much better than when we started? I hope so. All right, so we're going to walk our feet in slowly. We keep those hands on the floor, really stretching out those hamstrings. And coming back to center. So, good job for today. That was day 23. And I will see you tomorrow for day 24. Now, if you haven't already, come on over to the academy. It's not going to be free for much longer. There's going to be so much more cool stuff in there. Just everything that I have in my brain in the academy. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you tomorrow.